feel like spending some time with one of the biggest pop stars in the world? Well, you're in luck.
Katy Perry, everybody.
Ever since we met Katy Perry back in 2008, the world has seen her transform from a cherry chapstick-loving young lady to an awkward teen with brace face to a roaring queen of the jungle. But Katy's ever-evolving image has helped catapult her to being one of the most successful pop acts on the planet. At 30, she has more digital single sales than anyone else. She's sold more than 11 million albums, and with Teenage Dream, she became the first female ever to have 5 US #1s off a single record. Her latest album, Prism, debuted at #1 and has sold over 1.5 million copies the world over. Oh, she's also the queen of Twitter, with 59 million followers. No one else comes close. We tracked down Ms. Perry in Perth at the start of an incredible run of 23 Aussie shows.
Let's hug in the light so they can get this beautiful TV moment.
Look at you.
So, before you came to Australia,
Yes.
you got to celebrate your birthday.
Yes.
So, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Am I allowed to say the age?
No,
Are we
no,
allowed to do
no.
that?
I transcend space and time when it comes to numbers of that
But
category.
it was a nice round number.
I love an even number, and this is a very even number, yes.
So what did you do?
I got to hang out with all of my friends and family.
That must be a rare treat for you.
Yes, and I brought them all to one place because a lot of times I don't get to see them, especially when I'm touring.
And you, I saw on Instagram, got yourself a special memento for your birthday of a tattoo.
Oh, yes,
I know you've already got some already.
my Hello Kitty prison tattoo.
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit like I've been to prison having like a tattoo on the inside of my hand.
Is that a prison thing?
I don't think so.
The location or the Hello Kitty-ness of it?
The location.
Okay,
but
right.
I'm sure people in prison have Hello Kitty tattoos as well. She transcends everything.
While Katy's album Prism is full of hits, some songs were clearly written when she was in a darker place.
I always say that my records are kind of like the black box of who I am. If you really want to get to know me, if you really want to find answers about questions or whatever, I always write from where I'm coming from. And so they are all deep in the records that I do.
And so then how does it feel when you put a record like that out and it gets embraced so warmly by your fan base?
It makes me not feel so alone. You know, if I am vulnerable with people, they'll be vulnerable with me back. And I think that brings us all very close. Especially, you know, there's so many different types of songs. There's fun club songs. This is how we do. It's like a song you put on, you know, right before you're gonna go out to meet your friends.
This is how we do. Chilly backstreet stuff, yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do.
And then there's By the Grace of God, which is a song that kind of ends the record, which is the first song that I wrote coming to make this record when I was in a different place. I was in a darker place.
Yeah, well, you've got the line in there of looked in the mirror and decided to stay, didn't want love to let me go that way. And I just...
You know the song.
Well, it just, it made me think, like, was there a time where it felt like you didn't want to go on, that you were in that low a place?
You know, sometimes you can be blinded by your extreme emotions. I definitely was looking for answers, and during that time I wrote that song, and yeah, I was depressed and it was sad and there were thoughts, but there were never actions, thankfully. But I wanted to share that side of my story because I know that there are so many other people out there that have gone through things like that, and you always feel like you're the only one going through that. You know, you walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. Well, then comes along a song that speaks to you, that makes you feel like, gosh, I can get through this. If she can get through this, I can get through this.
Well, that's what I love about you, and I think what a lot of people obviously love about you, fans or otherwise. So to see you now, and even so recently as Halloween, dressed as a giant Cheeto.
I mean, I can
That's the best.
I can be slutty 364 days out of the year.
Cheetos aren't slutty, though.
I know, but Halloween is slutty for a lot of young ladies.
And the ARIA Awards. You'll be at the ARIA Awards
Yes,
as well.
I will. I'm excited for that too. I don't know what to wear.
Cheeto costume.
Cheeto costume.
Twisties. We have twisties here. Almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Just paint it yellow. No one
paint
will
it
know the
yellow
difference.
and twist it a little
That's
bit.
it. You know your stuff.
All right. Twisty costume.
Have a great show. You have to get up on stage and entertain people.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to your seats. The show will be commencing shortly.
Want a bet?
No. Only when I say so.
Actually, before the show.
Sorry we kept you waiting, Perth Arena. We were having a good time backstage.
How was the show?
It is quite spectacular. She puts when she's working on one tour, she's already pre-planning the next one, and this one has come to fruition.
Wow.
A visual spectacle. And you look up this, Michael Jackson's Bad, the #2 most successful album in Billboard chart history, Katy Perry. It's quite sensational.
Wow. Can't wait. If you want more details on our website. That's it for the show. Big thanks to you, your name, Steve Price.